Episode 33 of the Brink of Sanity. That was the new song that I'm going to use for the intro. It's not original, but I stole it, and I like it.
I like it too. A little R&B, soul. Sounds great.
A little funky.
Yeah, I'm into it.
That was from a little porno flick. That this is a good movie, you know. It was called Cramming for College. And you know, it's got a catchy tune, so I figured I'd use it.
All right.
Yep. Cramming for College theme song.
Why not?
All right. So, welcome to the Brink of Sanity show, episode 33. Shannon is the guest for today.
Hello.
And Alex is in the studio, but he refuses to talk.
He's just going to laugh in the background.
Right. He'll be the Jackie of the show, I guess. I said Jackie again. It's Robin. Robin.
It's Robin.
All right. So he's just going to make laughing noises, I guess. Why don't you want to talk during the show? You just shrug. We got to shrug.
He's shrugging. He's fine.
All right, fine.
He's here for moral support, for my sake. He's my roommate as well, so we're...
I'm counting in the show notes for ratings, because we have like one listener who will listen only if Alex is on. So
he's so popular.
Mm-hmm. Our most popular fan, because he draws in one listener. So, yeah, we got a bunch of shit planned today. It's just like, I don't even know how we're going to fit it all. It's
I
like,
know, we had ideas like crazy.
I actually wrote a list of like 20 things that I wanted to talk about today, and I left the list on my desk at work, which I hope nobody walks past and sees. You know, but so I wrote a new list over here, and it says I forgot my list at work with a frowny face.
That's a very nice frowny face.
Yeah, yeah. So that's the new list.
Okay.
So we just covered it. Thank you for listening. And
have a good night.
Yeah, we'll be back next week. Yeah. So Alex wants to know why I have Ben Gay on my desk. You're really not going to talk the whole episode, you son of a bitch.
That's hilarious.
I'm putting you in the show notes anyway. You're
Alex doesn't talk.
Yeah. You're still a guest host, even if you're just smiling in the corner. You won't even laugh, so it gets picked up on the mic.
There we go. His laugh is infectious. I keep on telling you that. It's a contagious laugh.
When we get money, I'll just hire you to laugh in the corner every episode.
That's what that Robin chick does. She does well.
And he's a lot less annoying than her.
Yes.
So I have Ben Gay on my desk because I joined the gym and I've been lifting a lot of weights, and my arm hurt yesterday. So right in that joint where the other end of the elbow, what do you call that? The bend? The
armpit? Or the elbow pit?
No, not
the elbow
armpit.
pit.
The elbow pit.
The elbow pit.
Yeah, where your elbow bends. Yeah. Right there. It was ouchy. So
ouch.
I used some Ben Gay for that.
My brother put Ben Gay on his fingers once and picked my nose. And,
did it sting?
It stung like crazy. It was awful.
That sounds like no fun.
It was like an older brother thing that, he tormented me as a child.
You're going to bring it to work and stick it in somebody's ear.
That's not fun. Don't do that.
Well, there's one guy at work who really annoys me, so, you know.
It's all right. Mm-hmm. That's okay. That's fine.
It's like a wet willy, but with Ben Gay.
Ouch.
Well, you know.
Yeah.
Anyway, thanks for making it. I know you sacrificed some...
I did sacrifice something. Tonight is the premiere of America's Next Top Model.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. No, Tyra Banks is the Antichrist, but I love the show. It's for some reason, it's just addicting. And,
but the girls on the show are kind of gross.
They are, but that's what's so weird about it. I don't know. Like, I'm actually part of a pool, too, and... So we get to
do you guys bet on who's going to win?
Yes! Yes, it's hilarious. And then we get these updates every week.
Are there any straight guys in that pool?
I think there was one last year. One straight guy. But he was out right away.
He probably
he was the first one that got
he
out.
probably picked the hottest girl in the group, and they never win the show.
Yeah, well, you have to pick the girl that's going to be the most entertaining to watch, not necessarily the best model, because the producers are the ones that are ruling the show, anyways. So.
Are any of these shows not scams? Seriously, I went to the audition for Last Comic Standing, and I wrote my skit like on the train ride to the audition. So I'm waiting online, and everyone there was talking, and I'm listening. Like, oh, how long have you been doing stand-up? Oh, 5 years, 7 years. And I'm just like, this isn't like an amateur thing. And then like, one of my favorite comedians is online, like Jim Norton. And I'm like, well, this isn't like an amateur thing. Like, I've seen him on HBO and shit. Like, it's a total scam. Like,
Oh. Well, that's what reality is. What a reality television is. They're, trying to cash in on making believe that this is a real show going on when really it's all producers.
Well, I just hate when it ropes you in and like you think it's like Surviving Nugent. I don't know if you guys saw that. That was the greatest reality show. It was only on one season, and they had like the most ridiculous stunts. Like one of them, he would just chase you in his pickup truck.
No, I do remember the previews to that.
You had to like run off the side of the road before he hits you, and whoever lasted the longest, won. He ended up like hitting somebody, and the guy rolled over the hood of the car. And I was like, "Oh, that's fucking awesome! This is a great show." He got pulled away in a stretcher, and then I found out he was like a professional stuntman, and like
that's lame.
Totally ruined the whole show for me.
Yeah, no bueno.
No.
Not fun at all.
If he was really running people over in cars, greatest reality show ever.
Right, of course, but it's all set up.
Yeah.
Which they all are. But
so I've been bitter ever since. The only show I watch now is Hell's Kitchen.
With that guy that's
Gordon
mean
Ramsay.
And,
he's
mean
hilarious.
to everybody, and it is actually kind of funny to watch, but he's just so angry.
That's like the original co-host Bry, if he was a chef. That would be Gordon Ramsay.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You're pathetic! Go home!
He like throws spoons at people and shit. He's awesome.
Oh, and he's swearing all the time, and I don't know. I work in the food industry, and I've done it for like 11, 12 years now, and if I had somebody that was yelling at me like that, there's no way I'd be able to do my job. I'd be spilling drinks and things all over people. And
there was a girl who spilt a vat of something on her arm, like burnt her arm. That was pretty cool. I think that show's real. I don't know. I'm still real-ish.
Yeah, who knows?
Real-ish. Real kinda.
Maybe.
Yeah, semi.
I know Alex has an opinion about reality television, and he's still not talking.
He made a noise, though.
He did make a noise.
We'll get him to say a word before the show's over.
There we go. There's his laugh. That's just his laugh. Yeah. Reality TV. I love it or hate it.
I'm going to go with despise.
Despise?
Yeah. I really
love it.
Yeah.
Kind of.
If it was actually real, I would probably be like obsessed with it, but since it's not, I guess that's everything in this world, though.
What are you going to do?
Yeah, what are you going to do? So you were telling me before you quit smoking.
I did quit smoking, and it's kind of a big thing for me to say that I actually was a smoker, because I've been in denial for however long I've been smoking, which has been years. And so I'm 2 weeks in, and
Haven't cheated once? All right.
Which is a very big deal, because usually I've quit before, and then I've just had like one cigarette, and I've still considered it quitting. But yeah, I chew a lot of gum, a lot of mints, and I'm just doing it cold turkey. I'm not doing anything like Nicorette or anything like that.
Nice.
Yeah, it's tough. I was telling my roommates, I said, I'm feeling the effects of not having nicotine in my system, and I'm like, if I'm really mean to you, let me know. Because, yeah, I just am, I'm sometimes kind of bitchy, but I'm recently now more bitchy than usual. If that makes sense. Yeah. So, and I have this weird cough too that you might notice, unfortunately, throughout the show, that I will be coughing, but it's not.
That happens a lot when people quit.
Yeah.
They get like the smoker's
It's weird. Yeah. I'm not sick. It's seriously like my lungs are healing.
Yeah, you're getting rid of all that tobacco.
Gross. that's what's happening.
That's awesome you're quitting, though, because smoking is, like, very, very disgusting.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I guess some guys don't mind. That's, like, for me, that's, like, a deal breaker.
Yeah, it is. It's horrible. I don't... Well, yeah, I just started because I was in high school, and I thought it would be a cool thing to do for a while. But
One of the cool kids.
Yeah, but the silly thing is I'm a singer, and why would I think that smoking would help my voice? I'm not sure. But
that's right. You're gonna be the new singer for our rock band.
Yeah,
the Xbox type.
We haven't done it yet, but I would. I'm game.
All right. Well, we're getting that together soon.
We have to. Yeah, I actually did. I'm totally against karaoke usually, but one of my friends got me out, and we did karaoke on Friday night, and I actually had a lot of fun. Like I have a degree in vocal performance, and not to be like pretentious or anything, but I just don't do karaoke, and
don't like doing it or don't like listening to it.
Both.
Okay,
it's incredibly annoying. Is it not?
I'm in the same boat. I'm like,
it's awful.
I'm like, why sing like shit? And everyone else who's singing sings worse than
right? Okay.
Yeah.
So my friend Mara, she's like, "Oh, let's do it. It'll be so much fun." I'm like, all right, whatever. Totally reluctant. And we did, and I had so much fun. Every other song was my friend and I, and the DJ karaoke guy, came up to us and gave us his card. Told us where he was doing karaoke at certain bars at certain nights and invited us out to come and sing and lead the show.
Awesome.
It was funny. I don't know. We ended the night with Michael Bolton's "How Can We Be Lovers If We Can't Be Friends?"
Awesome.
It was quite fantastic. We were like, you probably don't think you like this song, but you do. It was good. And Total Eclipse of the Heart, that was also a good fan one that everybody kind of sang together.
I like adding the word fuck in that as much as possible. I need you now the more than fucking ever. I just slip fuck every other word. It's really funny.
Well, you'll have to come out for a karaoke night when my friend and I do it, and you'll do Total Eclipse of the Heart with us. So.
All right. Sounds good.
Yeah, we'll just have to drink a lot before we go.
I can only do like 3 songs. I can do that. I can do Alive by Pearl Jam. And I can do the Humpty Dance. That's about it.
What is their names? Who does the Humpty Dance?
Digital Underground.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. I used to sing with a band in Minnesota, and my band opened for Digital Underground like 2 months ago. I couldn't believe it. It was ridiculous. So I thought that was kind of funny.
I saw George Clinton at Woodstock, and Humpty Hump was in George Clinton's band when they played. So that was awesome. Yeah. There's a karaoke in Brooklyn that actually has a live band backing up the songs. So
well, let's do it.
They can only play the songs they know how to play, but they know like 100 songs. So it's
do they know How Can We Be Lovers If We Can't Be Friends?
I don't know.
Whoa. Come on, it's such a good song. It's a good karaoke song. Alex is looking at me. It is the worst song ever created.
I don't think I've heard that song since like 85.
Oh, I can sing it for you at karaoke if you really want me to.
I think I do.
Oh no. Yeah. And it's Superstition though. That's Superstition's a good one. Yeah, everybody likes that song. Stevie Wonder. Very superstitious. Right. Good one.
I thought the song was Superstitious. I thought you knew a new song. Superstition.
It's actually titled Superstition.
I stand corrected.
Yeah, I learned that because that was another song. That was a song that I covered when I was singing in a band in Minnesota. And it's Superstition. I don't know.
All right.
Who knows?
Yeah.
Anyway,
so Memorial Day weekend just passed.
It did.
Long weekend. I took Friday off to piggyback on top of Monday because I'm the genius.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Turned out to be a very good decision. Well, because the doc's birthday was Thursday night. I wouldn't have made it into work Friday, so...
I barely made it into work Friday. I was actually at that party, and I woke up because my colleague had texted me.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, "Where are you?" 10:30 in the morning. I'm supposed to be at work at 9:30.
Oh, no.
Like, oh, shit. I am late. Like, one too many vodka sodas last night. Dang it. And shots. We took a few shots.
Yeah, we did.
That night.
And it was a beer pong bar, and I could drink a bottle of rum. Like, I'm drinking a lot of Captain right now, and I'll be fine tomorrow. I drink like 2 beers. Hangover. It's ridiculous.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so I played 4 or 5 games of beer pong, and I woke up with a little bit of a hangover, not as much as usual, but I was happy to have the hangover because I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to work. I have a hangover, and I don't have to go to work. Sweet.
Yeah, that's awesome.
But does beer pong give you, like, a license to act like a douchebag? Because
I think
everyone there was just pissing me off beyond belief. It was
I
out of
do
control.
think it does, actually. You have a point there. The bar that I work at also has beer pong on Wednesday nights, and I just don't even want to be near the place.
It's like if you're aggravating, you're 10 times as aggravating playing beer pong.
Exactly. Yes. You're just allowed to be an asshole.
And there's this one guy, there's this one bar I go to, and oh my god. If I was a superhero, this guy would be my arch nemesis. I've gone to play beer pong there about 12 times. He's been there every single time. And he stinks, but he is, like, amazing at picking a good partner. So, like, his team ends up beating me every time. And he's just got that face. You ever just see somebody where you just want to punch him and you don't know why? He's just got that annoying face.
Yes, he does look like a douchebag.
I pointed him out to me.
Yeah. Like, oh, yeah, he's obviously a douchebag.
I'm like, that fucking guy. That fucking guy over there. I swear to God. I was so mad. I pointed him out to everyone at the party. You see that guy over there? That fucking guy.
Evil looks. Negative energy over there.
He's just got that fucking, I don't know. He's just a complete douchebag.
Yeah, I wasn't impressed.
And then he was acting really nice to me after I pointed him out to everyone at the party, but I was like, I don't care, you're still a douchebag. I've run into you many a times. He must be there every single time, because I've gone, about, like I said, 12 times in the last 2 or 3 years, on different days at different times, and he's been there every single time. So he just must, that's his thing, I guess. Annoying people at the beer pong table.
Well, you gotta be something in life, you know? Like, you're the douchebag annoying people at the ping pong table, then more power to you.
I guess that's his thing. I don't know.
Sucks to be you,
That's
dude.
not a good thing to have. I don't know. I'd rather my thing be the, likable person. Call me crazy.
Yes, me too.
Even the tolerable person, not the douchebag on it. I'm getting all mad again. This guy just sucks. His fucking vision of him is just in my face right now. Oh. We got to go back at his. Yeah. I didn't even get to play him. He played the Doc, and I think the Doc beat him. I'm not sure.
Oh, good.
No. He played Leon and Lauren.
Oh, and they were doing great. They were fantastic. They were on a roll.
They won 7 in a row.
I was high-fiving them like crazy. It was fun.
They came close to breaking me and the professor's record. We won 10 in a row. We won 10 in a row there once. And on the chalkboard where you write everyone's name who's next, we just wrote Grand Champions Forever and left. Because after 10 games, you can't play anymore.
No, you're done.
The professor threw up after the 3rd game. He was doing that thing where he stands in place and he was just spinning around slowly and drooling on the floor after the 3rd game. So I was like, dude, go in the bathroom and do what you got to do and come back out.
Oh no, but he came back and performed.
While he was gone, there was this gorgeous girl watching, and I'm like, do you want to be my teammate? She's like, yeah. I'm like, so we're playing, and we're doing good, and it's going well. He comes back, he stands in front of her, and just walks backwards to push her back into the crowd, and starts playing again. I was like, what the fuck are you doing? Yeah. But to his credit, he played the next 6.5 games and didn't throw up again, and we kept winning.
He's a winner, regardless of his spinning, drooling.
Yeah. After the 10th game, I literally thought he was going to die. So I'm just like, we're done. Because I had to drink 2 out of every 3 beers because I thought, if he drank half like you're supposed to do, he's really going to die because he weighs 73 pounds. So I thought he was gonna. I think I saved a life that day. That was my good
Yay,
deed.
there we go. See? Good deed for the day.
Mm-hmm.
You always need a star or a good deed or a high five.
Exactly. I figure if I do something good a week, that makes up for all the all the bashing I do in a public forum like this.
Oh no.
Yeah, that was
Yeah, Thursday night was fun.
yeah. Good night. Good night. Did you have fun, Alex? I'm gonna catch you. I'm gonna catch you.
He had fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, we had a good time. It was great. Besides me being an hour late for work. What? Beer? I don't know. He's making motions with his hand about paddling with beer pong or something.
He wants to talk about the U.S. Open, and by talk, he wants us to talk about the U.S. Open.
Oh, yeah.
Alex is just gonna mime topics.
I'm like, what? Beer pong with the thing? With the hands and the stuff going on. Well, Alex is a great roommate, and he took me and our other roommate to the U.S. Open, which was a lot of fun. And we were actually there, till like 1:30 a.m.
It goes that late? Wow.
Yeah, we
I
didn't
thought it was
even
like an afternoon thing. Where you...
No. Excuse me, smoker's cough. No, we watched two matches, and one was with the ladies. I can't remember the names, but whatever, it was fine. And then the guys' match actually was incredible, and it was intense. There was a close game, and so we kept on moving up because people were leaving. So then we ended up getting really good seats, and we had a great time. At first tennis was boring. I'm like, oh, I'm not really into tennis, but it was great. It was fun.
Nice.
Besides me being sick, though, I did have like a sinus thing going on, and I told them that it feels like I need to stick a straw in my eye to release the pressure.
I don't think that would release the
Owie.
pressure
Right.
as much as damage your cornea.
I know, but that's seriously, I was like, oh, ow, like my head, just, the pressure and the sinus infections are horrible, but I really wanted to hang out with the US
Next
Open.
time I recommend an aspirin.
Yeah, I did take Dayquil.
Crazy,
I did take Shh.
I've been shushed on my own show. It's a new low point.
I'm sorry, Jay. I didn't mean to shush you. But I did take a Dayquil. All right, I took a Dayquil, but I don't know. You know how sometimes it makes you feel crazy and weird, and I don't know.
No, not really. Okay.
Oh no!
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yes, you do.
I'm just throwing you under the bus. That's
Hey, I can defend myself underneath the bus.
Been there, done that.
Don't worry about me. So.
Did you see Man Arms Williams' sister?
No, I didn't see I guess I knew what you meant. The girls.
I want a
Serena
DNA
and
test
Venus.
on one of them. I saw Venus the other day. Normalish arms.
Mm-hmm.
Serena, DNA test, please, because Alex lifts a lot of weights, but Serena puts you to shame, man. She's got some friggin' guns on her arms, and I'm not convinced. Yeah, and she's even got ass muscles. It's
Yeah, it's pretty incredible.
Mm-hmm.
I think she's a girl.
Yeah, do you? I want a DNA test. I'm not positive. You got a brutish voice. You got linebacker shoulders.
Isn't she the one that has her own line of clothing with the commercial out now?
It's a front. It's a front.
Really?
Yeah, it's a total front. She's covering up.
Yeah, okay. Possibly.
It's like Clay Aiken trying to make Lakey straight.
That scares me. Oh no! Clay Aiken is so scary, and with his with the Jamie Foster's his pregnant, or now she has a baby and he's a father. That's scary.
Oh, the one. Yeah, he
She's
did the Michael
producer-
Jackson where he had a lady have a kid for him.
Because the David Foster, he's a big producer in music, and she's the sister, and I guess they became really good friends and decided to have a baby together. Like, what? No!
Yeah, that's what Michael Jackson did, and like,
yeah,
you see how white those babies are? They're not even like his sperm. They're just like he just adopted two babies.
Yes.
Like, scary, little sketchy.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
all right, I just checked the standings on Podcast Alley, and we broke a record for votes last month, and this month everyone's slacking.
Vote.
Down to 15th in comedy, folks. So send us a vote.
Yeah, come on now.
I do appreciate all the votes last month. That was Alex's threatening growl. So
yeah, he's gonna come beat you
unless
up.
you want to hear that again, send a vote.
Don't.
Do you guys still have a grandma?
I do, and I love her very much.
Do you guys love your grandmas?
Well, of course. Who doesn't love? If you don't love your grandma, I think you might be going to hell.
I'm going to hell.
You don't love your grandma?
She's
what does she do?
She's a horrible human being.
Is she just judgmental? And
she is the most bitter, dark, evil hellspawn I've ever run into. She's a horrible person. She really is, yeah.
Okay, example, please. How can your grandma be the devil of...
All right, you want an example of how miserable and bitter of a person she is?
Yes.
I was going through my garbage. Well, not my garbage. My pile of stuff to go through, which mostly ends up in the garbage, the other day, and I found a Christmas card from my grandma.
Well, that's nice.
You'd think it's nice. Let me read you what's in the card, and you'll see how miserable of a person she is.
Okay.
All right, this says, "This is not the ideal card I would have chosen, but I've been having many, many problems and just could not get around to buying them. Between health problems in my apartment with new windows and a flood from the air conditioning unit, it's been a nightmare and very, very hard for me. Anyhow, Merry Christmas."
Oh, that's a cry for help.
No, that is just like complain. Merry Christmas. Awful.
Call her and tell her you love her.
No. I call her and it's literally 3 hours of how this is horrible and everyone in my family is a horrible person.
Oh, no.
And she's got it in for my dad, which is like, I just hear stories from like the 60s about something my dad did. Yeah, and it's like...
Yeah, you just don't want to be involved in that.
It's just like you know what I do? I put it on speakerphone, and then I go through my emails. Last phone call with her, I went through 250 emails. So it's like, if I'm feeling lazy and I want to be productive, I'll give her a call and put it on speakerphone, and like, you know, every once in a while I lean in, I'm like, yeah. And I'll go back to like going through my shit, and I'm like, oh, really? And then I'll lean back another 10 minutes.
That's tough. That is tough.
She is a miracle, though, because she went an hour and a half without taking a breath. I couldn't even get an in for an hour and a half. I was like, this is bad, and your dad sucks, and a hard person.
Yes.
Your sister's getting on my nerves, and, you know, I'm kind of jealous of grandmas who, like, bake cookies and, you know, are actually nice human beings.
Well, my grandma, she is just getting used to cell phones.
Oh, that's always fun, right?
She's so cute. She called me one day, and I was really excited because I don't talk to my grandma all that often, and like, oh, hi, grandma. And she's like, who do I got?
Wow.
Oh, grandma, you called me? It's Shannon. Oh, Shannon, what are you doing? How did I get you? I don't know how I dialed your number. But I'm from Minnesota, so it's like my Minnesota accent. I'm just like, oh, yeah. And she's like, well, I'm trying to call Vicky. I'll talk to you later. I love you. Bye. I don't know. So, I mean, my grandma's a little flighty and kind of, but wonderful. So, I don't know. Yeah. And she's nothing to be jealous of, though.
You know, like, compared to my evil demon spawn grandma, it's a little... How's your grandma, Alex? I think you're lying. I think it's more like, yay!
Yay!
It's grandma time.
Grandma time.
I went to a barbecue 2 weeks ago in Long Island, and the guy invited his grandma, and she came over, and she was awesome. I drank 2 beers with her while she was, like, watching the Mets game and like cursing at the TV.
Nice.
Yeah, it was awesome. I'm like, well, this is a grandma drinking beers and cursing at sports.
Oh,
that's
yeah,
awesome.
That's awesome, yeah. My grandma on my 21st birthday did a kamikaze shot with me.
Nice.
But, I don't know, my family likes to drink, so it wasn't any surprise. But she's a good one with the drinks and the kamikaze shot.
I need more drinking relatives. My dad is the only one who drinks, and we drink. I mean, we drink, but like we're the only ones that drink.
Yeah, me and you and your dad and my dad should all get together. Alex had the privilege of hanging out with my dad.
Yeah, he's a boozer.
At one time, Alex is like, I don't know if I can go out with you and your dad tonight.
A little hardcore.
We're a little hardcore.
Next time your dad's in town, let's have a dad date.
All right, that sounds good to me.
Double dad date.
Double dad date. Go boozing around town.
That's awesome. Yeah. My dad can throw down some liquor.
Sweet, I'm into it. We definitely can. My dad once, his motto was, the family that drinks together stays together.
I think it's a good motto because me and my dad are the closest and we're the ones who drink together. So, the theory holds true.
It does hold true.
Gotta keep drinking in the family, everyone who, I don't know, I don't get those, like, totally sober families who, like, they have dinner together and it's, like, all silent and it's, like, awkward. You're like, pass the peas, please.
Yeah.
And, now the mashed potatoes. And, like, it's all silent in between. All you hear is, like, forks clanking on the dish.
Yeah.
And, like,
oh, God, awkward. Yes.
Yeah. Like, one of those, like, we have nothing in common, but we're family, so we have to hang out.
Yeah.
And, I don't know. I don't have many, my grandma actually started one of those, like, old-fashioned Southern family feuds with everyone. She's playing one side against the other, and, everyone's mad at each other, so we hardly have any family get-togethers anymore. So it's actually a little less stressful, because now it's just, like, my parents and my sister, and we get together, and we're just, like, what are the other families? The McCoys and the Robinsons or whatever.
I'm a Robinson.
You're a Robinson. You're in the feud.
I'm a Robinson.
Wow, you're in.
We're fighting officially.
They made a 60s. Say it on the microphone, you complete bastard. I'm gonna go to a podcast and not talk. I'm Alex. God, like, I don't have enough trouble on this goddamn podcast. Half the guest hosts not talking. I have co-hosts quitting. I have people canceling the day before the show.
Yeah, what's with that?
I don't know.
I won't ever cancel on you, Jay.
Oh, thank you.
I'm gonna get people that are fighting me now. Don't worry, I love everybody. I really do.
Even
I'm
when you
sometimes
quit smoking?
kind of bitchy.
I've never seen you completely bitchy. I've only seen bubbly, happy.
Oh, well, thank you. I don't know, Alex, maybe I can... You never see me bitchy? Really?
I think it's just a myth. I think you're doing that for attention.
No, fuck you. I am not.
There we go. Yes.
No, I told my mom the other day. Oh, I did a fantasy football draft last night. A family fantasy football draft.
Mm-hmm.
And it, like, turned into this big, huge deal. And, like, my cousin was the commissioner. And, like, everybody started getting mad at him.
Whoa, what does the commissioner do?
The commissioner...
That sounds like a dungeon master.
Oh, no, but probably similar. No, the commissioner is the one that sets everything up. And he enters all of the stuff on the computer that you need to do and whatnot. He's just basically the leader of the league. And so my cousin was doing this, and he's just kind of... I love him very much, but he's kind of annoying. And so there was some drama beforehand, and I was talking to my mom about it, and I was just like, I love him. And I'm like, but I'm a bitch. I'm sorry, Mom, that I told you that, but, like, this is just not going to happen with me, and whatever, we're yelling. And so then we're doing the draft, and it was horrible. It was just annoying. And my brother, actually, who's just, like, this gentle giant, a really wonderful person, and I'm doing this all over the internet, and he calls me, and he's like, I left the draft, I left the party, and Like, I couldn't handle it anymore. And I was like, oh my god, like, started ranting, and they're like, I don't know what to do.
I'm out.
Yeah, but it all worked out, and I guess we all got our players. And
I didn't get Favre. I'm not playing anymore.
No! It would have been funny if he did that, but no, Favre was at the Jets. Come on, whatever. Anyways,
well,
I'm not into sports. It sounds like I am right now, but I'm not.
You knew
like,
that.
I do not pay attention. Well, I know Favre because I'm from Minnesota, and Vikings and Packers are huge rivals, and so whatever. Even though I can probably name one person on a Vikings team, Adrian Peterson, and that's about it. But
I can name one person too.
Adrian Peterson?
No, Tavares Jackson.
Who's that?
I think it's the quarterback.
Really?
I think so.
See, I don't pay attention. The only time I get into sports is when I'm working at the bar and I'm cheering along with customers, and that's it. Or in Steinbrenner's box at a Yankee game.
I know. If you look at the forums, Shannon's guest host picture, Steinbrenner's box.
Yeah.
How'd you pull that off?
Well, it was through my job, and let's just say that we had connections, and didn't know that it was happening. I knew that I was going to a Yankee game, but didn't realize that I was actually going to be in Steinbrenner's box.
Nice. Did you get to meet him?
No, but I met some family members, and I actually did see Yogi Berra.
Nice.
And said hello, but I was kind of like, I don't know, starstruck, or like, I can't believe I'm here. I'm calling my parents, like my dad and my mom's in the bathroom every other minute. I'm like, you'll never believe what I'm doing and where I am. This is crazy. And I don't know, it was really a great experience. I mean, even though I'm not that avid of a sports fan, it was still pretty fantastic. I was lucky. One of the perks of my jobs, and I was excited about it. I don't know. It was good pictures. I ate lobster while I was watching a baseball game, which is ridiculous. Who does that? Like, I'm not that cool. I'm really not. I don't know how that happened.
I didn't even know they had lobster.
I know. They have it all catered. It's ridiculous. The whole suite is gorgeous, and like leather couches, and so this big suite that you walk into with this huge TV that's basically the size of the wall. And then you walk out, you can kind of go into like the boxes where it's outside and temperature controlled.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm like, are you really? So we started getting cold at the end of the night, and they're like, oh, let's just turn on the heaters. And there's
rats.
I know, right? I don't know. It was great though. I was very happy to have that experience. And it was a Red Sox game too. The Yankees-Red Sox game.
There you go.
Yankees lost. But
well, that only means something to Red Sox fans. Yankees fans don't really care because, I don't know, we have 20-something more championships. I don't know.
I can keep talking about that. I don't really care.
I really don't either, but I went to school in Boston, and it pisses off all my Boston friends. And I could give a shit about baseball altogether, actually.
Yeah, why are we talking about baseball right now? Maybe, I just wanted to brag a little bit, maybe.
Right. Well, it was more about your seats than the actual sport. Because,
right. We didn't really care about the sport.
No, I don't think anybody in here really cares about the sport.
No.
I don't know.
Or football, for that matter. And I'm in a fantasy football draft. I don't really care at all. But
I'm the worst football fan because I only like football if the Giants are relevant. So last year you had fun. Last year I had a lot of fun.
Oh,
yeah.
Good,
no,
good.
I'm a big Giants fan, but like they sucked for a couple of years, so it was like as soon as they were eliminated from the playoffs, I was like, well, let's wait for basketball.
Sense.
And then I'm basically just into basketball.
That's one sport I have never gotten into. Oh, you know why? It's because I tried to play basketball in middle school, which I actually tried to play all sports in middle school, but I'm an artistic person. I'm not a sports person.
Right.
But I will never, ever forget my middle school coach. I'm on the C team, and she's shouting to me across the gym.
C is for rapper?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
I'm not ashamed. She's shouting to me across the gym, Shannon, bounce the basketball below your waist. Like, oh, okay. Like, that was awful.
You're like dribbling it by the top of your forehead.
It was horrible. Just hanging out.
It's like 10 seconds between dribbles.
Yeah, I'm not all that competitive either, so I was like, whatever. I don't don't care. Wherever it goes, it goes. If I don't get it in the basket, that's fine.
You're one of those fun people to have on the team.
Yeah, fun in quotation marks, because I guess your teammates don't really like it if you don't really care if you win or lose sometimes. Because it can be more competitive.
Or dribble it off your foot, or...
So, yeah, and I tried that with softball also, and my teammates would get mad at me for striking out because I didn't really care. I was just kind of giggling the whole time. And not a very good... Alex is looking at me like I'm... Remind me never to play intramural sports with Shannon. She will not be a good teammate. Hey, do karaoke with me anytime, and I'll knock your socks off. But sports, no bueno. Board games, I'm good at board games.
Yeah, I have advanced cranium.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I bet you I could beat you like I beat you in Mario Kart. Alex and I just did a little victory high five there.
You know, my original notes that I left at work said to introduce you as Mario Kart extraordinaire. I just remembered. Shannon was talking trash about Mario Kart for months, and I've had girls talk trash to me about video games, like, often. Not to sound sexist, but they're always like, "Oh, you're so good. I'm so good at Miss Pac-Man. I'm so good at Tetris," and they always stink. And so I didn't believe you.
I understand.
And,
I totally understand.
You played me and beat the piss out of me.
I did, but Jay, I was so worried. I seriously was like having like these weird anxiety things beforehand.
I heard you were practicing.
I was. I got really scared. I was like, "Oh my god!" Like, okay, so I thought I was good, but who knows how good you are? I probably made a big I'm gonna just be horrible, and this is awful, and like.
It was like one of those, Rocky montages where you're like training, and I'm like sitting there dicking off, like, I'm like playing Grand Theft Auto instead of Mario Kart, and I'm not like doing anything else productive. I'm just not playing Mario Kart, and you are playing Mario Kart.
Yeah, I did play a few times, but I do have all the boards memorized.
You do, because we had a rematch like 2 weeks ago, and you kicked my ass again.
Yeah,
so it's official. You're better.
It's not my fault, though. I lived with guys in college, and we played every single day. So, I don't know. That's really only the reason why I'm good. Is because those two are. I mean, I could never beat them. Mm-hmm. They're like ridiculously crazy about it. But I don't know. But if anybody wants to play Mario Kart. Ever. I'm always game.
See, a couple of years ago, there was this girl who was always talking trash about Miss Pac-Man. So I was like, there's no way you're good at Miss Pac-Man. We went to a bar. I know every bar in the East Village that has Miss Pac-Man, because I'm that cool. And so we went to a bar. She watched me play my first guy and quit before it was even her turn, because she just saw like what I did on my first guy and like wouldn't even play. And so,
that's lame.
Yeah, I was pretty annoyed because I still had 3 guys left. And,
yeah. No, that's annoying. That's stupid.
I was like, at least go once just to see if you.
Yeah, no, of course. Try.
So, and then there was this girl that challenged Bri, the old co-host, to Tetris. And they both stink at Tetris, and they both won't play me.
I'll play you in Tetris.
All right.
I haven't played in a while, but you'll probably beat my ass. But whatever, I'll try.
I haven't played in a while either, but I'll still beat both of them, and I'll beat you.
Okay,
I'm confident in this one.
Awesome.
I talked a big game in Mario Kart, but I wasn't totally confident. But I'm very confident in Tetris.
All right.
In fact, right after we're done recording, I have it out in the other room.
Oh, we're gonna play? All right. Yeah, let's do it.
Totally do that.
Okay, I'm into it. Tetris, here I come. I haven't. Yeah. But that's all right. No excuses.
Such a
minute.
That's all right. Did you guys ever see that gum that's out now, Cobalt 5?
Yes.
It's
everywhere. They give it away free at the bar.
It came out of nowhere, and it's
like the
everywhere
sugar-free one. Or is it sugar-free?
I don't think it's sugar-free. It's just everywhere. And I called them because I wanted to know what the fuck the name meant. And I was impressed because they actually, I called them up and I'm like, all right, what's the 5 stand for? You got me. I need to know this. And believe me right offhand. It's supposed to enhance your 5 senses when you're eating it.
What?
But she said the wrapper is a new, quieter wrapper, so it really doesn't affect hearing. So it's more like Cobalt 4.5.
That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
Yeah.
5 senses?
Yeah, Cobalt 5 senses.
Gum.
Right. Because it doesn't look very impressive either. So now we can arguably go down to 3.5.
Right.
And I don't know how it feels in your mouth because I didn't try a piece because it looked like I forgot the other gum, but it looks exactly like another piece of gum. So
we should do the Cobalt. Cobalt. What is it?
Cobalt 5.
Cobalt 5 challenge, and see if it invokes all 5 senses. Alex, are you in? Let's do it. We're gonna do it, and then we'll write on the forum about it and see if it was successful.
I bet it doesn't even smell that much. I bet it's closer to like 2.
Yeah, I think it is too.
Taste and you'll feel it just because it's in your mouth, but it really won't even feel that amazing.
Right, and if it's any, like, is it
1.5?
Good. 1.5. That's what it's gonna be.
Yeah. Maybe it'll smell. Maybe not.
It might smell. Gum smells sometimes.
Sometimes.
Sometimes almost the best part about gum, the way it smells though too.
Juicy fruit.
Love juicy fruit.
Awesome for 7.5 seconds, and then it loses all taste.
Yeah, that's.
You gotta eat juicy fruit like every 10 seconds for real.
And then you start like having jaw problems.
Those 10 seconds are awesome because it's delicious.
It is good. I used to chew juicy fruit all the time.
Yeah.
I'm more of a Trident bubble mint gum kind of girl right now. That's what I do with the whole like trying to not smoke. As I do the bubble mint. It's good. Trident. I'm liking it.
Big
Not
League
so much,
Chew.
Alex. You kind of want to have an opinion about the gum. He does. He's shaking his head. He does have an opinion.
You
about
could
gum.
talk. You don't have to be a complete rat bastard. Big League Chew. That's the gum.
Big League Chew. You know what I haven't had in a while? Big League Chew. Okay, Family Guy. Brian is expressing his cocaine addiction to Peter, and then Peter's not listening, and then the next thing that he says is, you know what I haven't had in a while? Big League Chew.
Yeah, I saw that one.
Funny? Okay.
I was like, that's awesome because every time people talk about gum, I say the same thing because Big League Chew was awesome.
Yeah, that's one of the only Family Guy things that I saw that I thought was absolutely hilarious. I got tipped in Coke once from bartending.
In Coke? What is that?
Yeah.
Oh, somebody gave you Coke as a tip. Okay.
Yeah. And I've gotten weed and mixed CDs too. Isn't that right?
That's awesome.
And beer. And a 6-pack of beer, which I just talked about earlier with Alex. Yeah, some guy went and bought me a 6-pack of Spotted Cow, which is actually my favorite beer, and you can only get it in Wisconsin.
Wow. Where did he get it?
Wisconsin. This was when I was working back in Minnesota.
Oh, I was like, he did not fly to Wisconsin to get you a beer and fly back. Your story is completely bullshit. But I did work in Minnesota,
and the guy did drive an hour to Wisconsin and picked it up and came back.
Awesome.
And it was a little creepy. But, yeah, I don't know.
That's a good tip.
It is a good tip.
When my buddy and I did public access videos, people would send us shit. We would ask for pogs and cheese just to see if we got them.
Pogs? Did you really say? I love pogs.
Yeah, we got buckets of pogs in the mail. We had a room full of pogs and we didn't know what to do with them.
I was the pog queen.
And we actually had pieces of cheese sent to us. We got a piece of American cheese in the mail. It said, to Will and Jay, have some. And then somebody sent us weed, and we were so young, we never tried it, and we didn't know what it was. So we just were like, oh, we got a bag of something.
Oregano.
We put it in the drawer and forgot about it, and then like 5 years later, you know that bag we got? I think I know what it is. You still have that?
Oh, that's awesome. Oh, no. Yeah.
Good stuff.
I didn't know what to do when I got tipped in Coke. I was like, I don't know what to do about this. Same with the weed one, though, because you never know, like...
Right.
Somebody actually gave me, DVDs, too. He was like a bootlegger DVD guy and claimed that he had all these really great movies, but gave me a bunch of them that I'd never heard of before, and nobody had ever heard of before. So I was really scared to put him in the DVD player, like he's gonna, I don't know, all of a sudden he's gonna like pop up on the screen with no clothes on or something.
He's like a Star Wars hologram. Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. I have no pants.
Yeah. So, I don't know, I gave those DVDs away. I didn't want to deal with that.
That's like the modern version of a mixtape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Like I had a creepy crush.
Creepy crush.
Creep crush.
Yeah, no, being in the service industry, you run across some weirdos. And some lovely people at that, but crazy people.
I mostly worked with crazy people. I didn't actually work for, like, the people who came in weren't that crazy. The people I worked for were insane.
Yeah.
Jordan Knight from New Kids on the Block's sister. Complete maniac. She owns a restaurant in Boston and fires people, like, at the drop of a hat. And, I lasted a week there until I got fired.
Yeah. Screw you. I don't want to hang out with you anyways.
Yeah, she was completely insane.
Well, it happens.
They got a new album coming out.
New Kids on the Block?
They sure do.
Oh, yeah. I'm into it.
They do that.
OTB.
They do that thing where they synthesize all their voices, so they have like robot voices, and they all have the same voice.
Right.
Yeah, it sounds like a Daft Punk song, pretty much.
Daft Punk, that's hilarious.
So, yeah, that album's gonna be really, really good.
I'm into it.
Yeah.
No, I couldn't believe that they were doing a new album. I did like Donnie back in the day when I was
Donnie
and
Osmond?
didn't know any better. Shut up.
Oh, Donnie was the really, really ugly
Wahlberg.
one.
He was not. That was Danny.
Oh, Danny.
Donnie Wahlberg is the brother of Mark Wahlberg.
Okay, he was the one who was like 15 years older than all the rest.
Yes, sort of.
They were all like 13 and he was like 25.
He was the badass.
He was like drinking and smoking. And
I know, right?
They were like having licorice and root beer.
Yeah.
He looked so miserable on the new tour. He just like...
Oh, yeah.
He's like, dude, I did legitimate film for like 5 years.
Legitimate film? What did he do that...
He did a heist movie. He did
We got Law and Order a few times.
He did a fisting movie.
Canoeing? What is Alex is giving us?
An anal fisting movie.
Driving? What did he do? I don't know. See,
Alex is still miming.
Right now.
Cutting. He did
cutting?
He was a cutter.
Cutting edge.
He was a lumberjack.
Ice skating? What?
I don't know how to spell Wahlberg.
Alright, I am DVing Donnie Wahlberg.
I do know how to spell Wahlberg.
The Sixth Sense. He was in The Sixth Sense?
What? That doesn't count.
I don't think so. Was he?
Saw!
Ah! He wasn't Saw. You know, I don't like scary movies, but I did see... I think I saw parts of that movie, and he was in it. It was Saw, so not that great, but...
There's a Turok movie?
What's Turok? I don't know what that is.
Turok the Dinosaur Hunter?
I'm into dinosaurs.
You never played that for Nintendo 64?
No.
It's my favorite. I'll let you borrow it when you leave. It's my second favorite game for N64.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, awesome. I own a 64, so for those of you that don't know that's why I'm very excited.
I'm into retro video games. He was in Saw 3. What was he in? He was in Saw 2.
I think
he was in all the Saws? What the fuck?
My roommate made me watch Saw 2. That's the one that I saw. I hate scary movies.
He was in 2, 3, and 4.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Diamond Man, that's what I was thinking of. That was good.
Diamond Man?
Yeah, I saw that at a film
about?
festival. It's,
That's why, because you think it's cool because you saw it at a film festival.
I did. Wow, the synopsis sounds really awful. The story of a salesman who must mentor a young replacement when his company downsizes. Yeah, that sounds really, really bad, but it's actually a good movie.
Okay. Let's all put that on our Netflix queues.
It's alright. I'm not really going to sell that one to... I am going to queue up for a Turok, though. That's awesome. Alright, let's... the end of the show is just us talking about Netflix.
Yeah, it's coming to the end of the show.
It is. We're almost out of time.
Wow.
Yeah, I think.
Did we talk about all of the things that we wanted to talk about besides the list that you left in your office?
Yeah. Besides those 20 things I forgot.
Right.
Yeah, we got.
We did, didn't we?
Like the 4 things we wrote back down.
Yeah. No, that's good.
So, Netflix people.
Yeah, I just recently. Well, no, maybe it was beginning of summer. I got back into Netflix. So I was very excited about that. I'm into documentaries right now. So, I don't know, my friend Joanne actually was, you started the podcast with porn, we'll end it with porn.
There you go.
My coworker actually was, she rented a documentary about the start of the porn industry and how the movie Deep Throat revolutionized the whole sexual, revolutionized the whole sexual revolution.
the film, the sexual
it
film
did,
revolution.
Yeah, like people didn't know. I mean, they did it as an art form, and this is the first time that people were actually, seeing this as an art form on film, and then it kind of turned into a whole dark thing, not necessarily art, but just something to make money out of. But I don't know. So
whack off too.
Yeah, but it's a documentary, and
it was a really bad film, by the way.
I didn't see it, but whatever. I mean, I guess the documentary was interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So I am putting it on my Netflix queue, and I'm not going to be ashamed or embarrassed. Like the making of Deep Throat.
The whole plot is the girl's G-spot is in the back of her throat, so the only way she can have an orgasm is to suck cock.
Oh, see, look at that.
Very intricate plot.
See, but that's another thing, too, though. Nobody knew about blowjobs back then. It just wasn't a thing. You didn't do that. The oral sex wasn't...
did it.
You did it, but it wasn't an idea. It wasn't teenagers weren't thinking about it. It was something that nobody really... Unless it...
I bet they did it.
I bet so? Yeah. Maybe. I don't know.
They've been doing blowjobs since probably like the year after soap and shampoo was invented. I bet crotches were pretty stinky in the 1800s.
Gross. Yuckers.
There was a lot of cases of stink crotch going on back then. And,
oh, no. Well, you may have a point. Surprisingly.
So what was that, like 1925?
Possibly. I don't know.
Oh, your crotch doesn't stink.
Oh, no. I love the sound effects. I mean.
Imagine a girl's giving you a blowjob, she went, like, what the fuck? And like jump up. What the hell?
Oh, shit. Stop that.
It's like a wood chipper.
Oh, no. Wood chipper.
Good stuff.
Yeah. Oh, what are you going to do? Oh, yeah, so that was exciting. Yay for porn and blowjobs, I guess.
Yeah, amen to that. So what I was going to say about iTunes before...
Oh, sorry, yeah, we got sidetracked.
No, don't be sorry. Filled up the rest of the hour. I need everyone to please write a review, give 5 stars. It'll help us get featured on iTunes, and when we do... we will get more listeners, and then I'll be happy instead of a bitter, miserable man.
Yeah,
so
I like that idea.
Yeah, please do that, and then I'll stop being a cutter. And
oh, no. What? Stop it!
That's why I wear long sleeves to work. No, but yeah, iTunes, please send in there. You don't have to write a good review. Just give it 5 stars and write good.
And it's easy.
It really is. Everyone has iTunes anyway. So
right.
Please do that. And Podcast Alley, give a vote on there. And how many times did you vote this month?
I voted yesterday. I will vote every single... Hey, I posted some of your stuff on MySpace. So.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, I appreciate it.
To my friends. I like spreading the love. I'm all about it.
There you go.
But, yeah, everybody should vote. I'm an avid voter now.
There you go.
Since this morning.
It's not hard.
I will start it.
So,
it isn't hard though. iTunes is great too, and it's a great resource. You should take advantage of it.
Mm-hmm. So, thank you for coming on the show.
It was fun.
We should definitely do this again.
Yes, I agree.
I think,
and I like Alex being the Robin in the background too.
Yeah.
He didn't speak though. He did mime though. That was good.
I think it went all right. I'm going to change your show notes to appeared in to laughed in.
Yeah, that's good. I like that.
Appeared in episodes 4, 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, and laughed in
33.
episode 33. There you go.
Good times.
We did not talk.
Way to be, Alex.
All right, well, thanks for giggling. And, maybe we'll have you laugh again soon. Well, now the pressure's on to be funny. If you're sitting there, like, staring at me and, like, I'm not funny, then it's just like...
Awkward.
Yeah. I'll have to get the bomb sound effect every time I say a joke and it doesn't go well. But, yeah, well.
Yeah, this was fun. Had a good time.
Do it again. We're going to go have our little Tetris showdown.
Tetris War, yes.
And I'll be back next week. Another new guest host next week. Just full of them. So, yeah, be back next week. And,
pasta.
vote in iTunes. Thanks again.
Oh, no. Gross.